What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about the lighting. Welcome back, guys. Alright, so as you see in the title, we're going to talk about Dreadlocs history. Alright, so if you're new to this channel, give me a follow. Well, give me a subscription, definitely. I'm so used to TikTok and Instagram. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, guys, so definitely give my pages a follow over there. All the Roke TV. We have 3 Roke TV pages on TikTok, and I think we have 1 Roke TV on Instagram and 2 Roke TVs on YouTube. So definitely follow all the Roke TV them. We same way, me and K. Um anyways, welcome back, guys. So we're getting into Dreadlocs history this rising. If you're an OG, you know, so this type of videos I always create. So yeah, Dreadlocs history says that there's a lot of misconception of and where dreadlocks originated in the world. And dreadlocks don't really have a specific place where it originated, given the fact that the whole earth was populated from the beginning of time. Humans never really used to settle only one place on the earth. The earth is very big. Humans used to, from the dawn of time, human beings have been spread out throughout the world, you know. Native people to native lands and them type of thing. They same like we would have certain plants were native to certain lands. Same way have different human beings were native to different places of the earth. Now dreadlocks was seen in every single ancient civilization, from the Mayans to the Aztecs to the Kalinagos to ancient Africans, indigenous Africans, to Indian native ancient Indians, to the Egyptians, them still African people, the Asians, them in China, ancient China, dreadlocks, you know, dreadlocks in ancient China, to Greece, ancient Mesopotamia. But the thing is, same like with genetics, it's not every single person. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the sun bushman. You see the sun bushman that are in South Africa. These are some type of, a species of human being. And you have to realize that the human race has a lot of different variations. You know, it's not just same like we have birds. This is a birds have a lot of variations in the avian consciousness. The human consciousness is just like that. We have a lot of different species of human beings that exist in the human race. It's not just one, you know. And whether you're black or white, there's still a lot of variations in our DNA. We make we act different and perceive reality different and them type of thing. So the sand bushman is a type of people where if you look how them hair grow, them hair don't really grow long, you know, it just grow and start to like it not even form dreadlocks. And these people them hair unkempt, their hair is unkempt and them wash it regularly and them type of thing and them keep it clean. And those are the basic requirements for actually grow dreadlocks. Keep your hair clean and leave it, and it will naturally form dreadlocks. You know, for me actually, you know, I realize it's not everybody stays so. It's not every single human being, if their hair is left untouched, will form dreadlocks. I thought, guys, this is a discovery to me. I really and truly thought that every single human being would eventually grow dreadlocks once you leave them here alone. Is not so, guys. Some people genetics is not made up like that. Some human beings, no matter where you try, you just never pass a certain length. Simple. And as I am saying, there is an example in the Sun Bushman. If you don't believe me, research them. The Sun Bushman is a tribe in Africa. Many different tribes. Oh boy, big up to all the people in the live. Give this live a thumbs up once you're in here. Anyways, yeah, guys, the different tribes throughout Africa don't really have the ability to grow dreadlocks. So it's like that thing we have in your genetic makeup for actually free farm dreadlocks in your ear actually turning a locks. African people call it dada. African people would say dada. They call dreadlocks dada. When your ear naturally farm dreadlocks by itself without going to a loctician, them call it dada. And African people have a lot of spiritual things around people who actually have ear like that. Them in African culture, people who naturally grow dreadlocks without the need of a loctician are seen as like highly spiritual people in the community. Everybody go to them for like spiritual advice and stuff, and the people in the community are actually advised not to mess with people like this. Don't ever do no form of ill will to them and them type of thing there, because of the power way free form dreadlocks is seen to carry. You know, African culture believe in this, them call it dada. Indian culture too, them call it jatas, you know. Shiva, the god Shiva, the deity Shiva that the Indian people follow, was seen as a melanated person with, dreadlocks too. So you find that most of the prophets them and throughout every single early civilization, the people grow dreadlocks if they have the DNA if you do it. The natural DNA if you do it. Because as I said, it's not every single human species can actually grow natural dreadlocks. You get it? So for the fact that you see your body naturally can produce dreadlocks naturally, that tells you something about you as a person. It means you have some type of, your DNA was made for that to happen. It's not every single human DNA can actually do it free form, which is why a lot of people have to go to the lactations. You get what I say? Yeah, so dreadlocks was seen in many ancient civilizations. From the dawn in that time, I don't know why I'm sweating like this, guys. From ever since the dawn in that time. Let's go say. Yeah, now in Jamaica, for one, there was this whole Coral Garden massacre, which happened in the parish of St. James, Jamaica, St. James, There was a Coral Garden massacre where in the early 50s and 60s, the 1950s up to the 1960s, somewhere there about. It was just a little time period where a lot of Jamaican men started to grow freeform dreadlocks. And to how dangerous this thing was, brother, they literally sent, like, the Queen of England was in control of Jamaica at the time. Jamaica was a colony of England. And at the time when, remember, people literally just grow them dreadlocks, I don't really, if I did just a regular thing, guys, if it was just a regular thing, regular hairstyle, why would the Queen, the monarchy from England, send a direct hit out on these men saying, bring in all dreadlocks people dead or alive? You get what I say? It's not just about the hairstyle. Dreadlocks have a lot of spiritual properties about it. You get what I say? It empowers the person, the wearer. It frees the wearer's mind. Free thy dog, freedom. It free your mind. So anybody with the genetics to actually grow freeform dreadlocks has the ability to transcend the mind. That is the power of dreadlocks, which is why when the Queen of England saw that the Jamaican men in that time period were growing out them dreadlocks, she sent a direct hit out here saying, bring in all dreadlocks people dead or alive, because she knew what a potential threat that could be having a lot of melanated people with the DNA to grow freeform dreadlocks, just gathering in a small place like Jamaica, growing out them freeform dreadlocks and spreading the message of freedom from mental slavery throughout the whole world. Bob Marley was a freeform dreadlocks man too. There's power in dreadlocks, man, and I think the oppressors know this, which is why they force a lot of people to cut them here in order to get jobs, in order to go to school and them type of thing there. And if you understand dreadlocks history like what I'm telling you right now, and this video will also be posted on the channel permanently, if you fully understand dreadlocks history, as I said, the Coral Garden massacre is what I'm talking about. The Coral Garden massacre. Research it. The Queen of England literally sent out that it's saying, bring in all dreadlocks men, dead or alive. And these people weren't messing with people, most of them dreadlocks people were people who live away from society, I live up in the mountains and mind their business. Yet still, England sent out a it's saying, kill all of them, man. If you can't bring them in alive, bring them in dead. All because people were growing out them dreadlocks. You see the power. You get what I say? If the monarchy from England has sent out a hit like that, that means it's dangerous, it's a dangerous threat. What is so threatening about a group of black without them locks? We need to ask that. What is so threatening about it? But if you understand dreadlocks history, you will realize why. But you to say it's a certain DNA, a certain genetic trait you have to actually make your ear knot up itself and turn dreadlocks. It's not everybody can do it. It's not everybody have the DNA if you do that. It's not everybody genetics make up like that to actually grow freeform dreads. So it's actually a gift, a gift from Jah. You get what I say? Dreadlocks was seen as spiritual antennas back then too. Antennas to connect you to the ether of space-time, connecting you to the unseen realms of the universe, basically. You get what I say? So dreadlocks is more of a spiritual thing. It connects you more to your spiritual side of life than physical life. And also aid with physical strength also. You get what I say? Even the Bible had a thing talking about physical strength when they clearly showed you that Samson, which was the strongest man in the Bible, had 7 locks, and those 7 locks had to be freeform dreadlocks. It means Samson was a freeform dreadlocks man, because only freeform dreadlocks alone could have manifested as 7 alone on the head. Because them have a super big face if alone there by your head. You get what I say? So it'll show you say the power. Even the Bible show the power of dreadlocks from them time. And also with intelligence, the wisest man in the Bible was a dreadlocks man too. King Solomon was seen as the wisest man. He was a dreadlocks man too. Most of the prophets the Bible talk about were dreadlocks people, if not all. You get what I say? That's another dreadlocks history too. All of the prophets in the Bible are most most of them are, if not all, grew dreadlocks. Jesus Christ, which you all know about, which is the head of which is what the Christians go follow. But a dreadlocks being took, it was called Yeshua, man from the Middle East with woolly hair, man, same like me and you, black. You get what I say? And he grew dreadlocks. You know, so most of the prophets and the priests and everybody who have like shamanic abilities would have to grow dreadlocks from the dawn in that time. And you know, even in Greece and Egypt, you see the pharaohs them, every single pharaoh grew dreadlocks, and the pharaohs of Egypt were seen as the highest spiritual council and the highest political council overall. And you know, see, politics and spirituality rule the world. Church and state. Even today it rule the world right now. Politics and spirituality. So the pharaohs were seen in ancient Egypt as the wisest spiritual council for spiritual matters and also political matters. They were like the rulers of the civilization, the pharaohs them. And they all grew freeform dreadlocks. And let's look on the consciousness of ancient Egypt, guys. Look at the consciousness of ancient Egypt. The men were able to build pyramids. You get what I say? With perfect architectural alignment and them type of thing there to the heavens. Yet still them said those people were uncivilized. No, ancient Egypt was a great and wise civilization. I think ancient Egypt, based on research, ancient Egypt is even more advanced than today's society, because ancient Egypt was running off free electricity. Wireless electricity used to run ancient Egypt. Still in today's day, we have wires connecting to our houses to supply us with electricity. Ancient Egypt used to have wireless Wi-Fi, like used to have Wi-Fi technology from back in them days. That is what the pyramids were for. The pyramids were generators of electricity, you know, solar electricity, solar power. The ancient Egypt used to have holograms, which today's society don't even reach it. You get what I'm saying? So big up Kev, what go on. Yeah man, give this video a like guys if you're watching and resonating with the content. Yeah guys, so if I say dreadlocks, and also in Africa, tribes used to always grow them dreadlocks like in times of extreme tribulation, because dreadlocks is seen as a thing to absorb stress. The ear naturally absorb a lot of stress from your body. If you're going through a lot of stressful situations, growing out your ear will help you to absorb stress from the body and help your mind to be more free from stress and them type of things. So men, when them go through great tribulation and war and them type of thing in times of great war, many tribes in Africa used to grow them dreadlocks specifically for that alone, you know. So they probably would have cut it after and thing, but in times of great tribulation, that is when most tribes, you know, grow them hair and stuff. Based on the fact that you back in a tribal time, the time used to hot, hair used to be seen as like a bother. So if you don't really need it, someone used to just cut them hair. That was why. And back then to a lot of diseases like lice. Lice was very common back in the day too. So a lot of men, and through time I tell you about, you know guys, like as time change, the dreadlocks and thing lose certain significance and thing, but there were always just people throughout the society where maintain the knowledge of dreadlocks and thing. There's always people man when know what go on and the spiritual power here and thing, but as you move closer to modern day times, you find less and less of these people, and the knowledge itself water down little. So you find only some people alone have the knowledge, and you have to really be a seeker of truth, a seeker of knowledge to find out certain type of information, which is how I came upon this information. And I was actively seeking information about my history as a black person. And while searching my history as a black person, I realized a lot of things about dreadlocks. And it helped me to actually connect the dots and realize, yo, it's a very spiritual and powerful thing to actually grow the natural hair, which is why they fight against it so much throughout the course of history. You know, and even still today they still fight against dreadlocks. Even today, they can't get certain jobs with dreadlocks. You know, and I think these people, the oppressors, the people who run the system, know exactly the power of dreadlocks, which is why they try to demonize it and try to sway the average population from actually growing this and them hide the information about the spiritual power of dreadlocks because of this stuff. So you have to like go out there go seek the information to actually find it. You have to look, you know, and even the Bible tells you seek and you shall find. So you have to actively look to find information. Information is not come to you just so. And information is always, the truth is not in general population, you know. The truth is always occult knowledge, which is hidden information we have to dig up to actually find the truth of what go on. And enough people doesn't have the time for that. Most people consume with their 9 to 5. Most people consume with emotional stress. They don't have the time for seek to find out about themselves. You get what I say? So I'm actually glad to have a platform where we can actually come and share information and them type of thing that the people who it resonate with. And there are 2 people in this chat right now, yet I only have 1 like. If you're in here, like the video, man. Like the video. You get what I say? Anyways, yeah, dreadlocks was seen in Mesopotamia too, and it was seen as a status symbol. Only the important people in the society wore dreadlocks at a certain point in time. There was a point in issue where like every single melanated person that had the genetics to grow freeform locks had it. But then with even the genetic ability to grow freeform locks, that actually tells you something about yourself too. The facts here naturally matter and have the certain amount of electrical property to itself, electromagnetic property to itself, actually not a form of dread. It means you have the genetic makeup. You know, you come from a line of prophets or priests, shamans, psychics. You get me? Because those are the people, kings, queens, gods. Those were the people who grew dreadlocks through history. No regular person couldn't have dreadlocks. Regular people in the society, them genetics just never make up that type of way there. If you grow freeform dreadlocks, no matter where you try, it's a genetic thing. But throughout the course of history, enough how we mix and mingle and you know the races and the species of human beings mix. So you find that right now almost every single melanated person can grow dreadlocks. Almost every single melanated person right now are even white people have some form of genetic mix out throughout the course of history where allow them to can have freeform dreadlocks grow out of them head naturally. You get what I say? But back then it wasn't like that because it has to be a specific genetics. If you understand genetics, no matter where if you don't have the genetic makeup to grow for something to appear on your body, no matter where you try, it just not go happen. You get what I say? So it was a thing, brother, only a special type of people from the dawn in time used to could have grow freeform dreadlocks. It's a natural thing, a part of the human body, and it was glorified for the fact that it's not every single black man could actually grow it, and people actually realize this in the society, and people used to actually realize that you are only like the people of power or the people of great intelligence and them type of thing that used to grow dreadlocks. Even the Moors, a lot of people know about the Moors, which were the black people who brought civilization to Europe. The Moors were the ones who brought civilization to Europe, yet still right now a lot of people believe to them course that white people teach black people civilization. No. The Moors brought civilization to Europe. You know, when the Moors, which were dreadlocks people, the Moors were a set of dreadlocks beings, nomadic travelers, who grow dreadlocks, wise men, prophets, you get what I say, shamanic beings, where great intelligence, because if anybody knows anything about the Moors, you at least have to know that so there are people of great intelligence. The Moors were dreadlocks people. All of the Moors were dreadlocks, you know, and they were the most intelligent people at the time. So throughout the course I used to realize that the people who grow freeform dreadlocks are always the people with knowledge, are always the people with information, are always people with information the general public don't have. You get what I say to you? And even today in Jamaica, the people who are seen with the greatest level of spiritual information in Jamaica, the Rasta people them. You get what I say? If you know anything about anything, you realize that the Rasta people them don't have the most spiritually advanced people them. You know, outside of the like the religious Christians and the other things that might go to Jamaica. You get it? So always the people with the information, man, throughout the course of history grow dreadlocks. So as I say, if you have the ability to grow natural freeform dreadlocks, it means you come from a tribe of like shamans, prophets and them type of people, like seers, some type of psychic ability, which here can manifest the type of way it manifests. You get what I say? It's not everybody thing. So that was Dreadlocs history for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back tomorrow. Come back live tomorrow about this time though, with more of these type of videos, spiritual topics and stuff. You know, I'm not sure about the topic for tomorrow yet, but definitely catch me tomorrow at like 12 around this time. You know, big up, one love. Thanks for liking. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome, welcome.